All right, here we go. This is now the second most important part of bread making, and it's the second to last part. So we got our bread right there in the bowl. We got to get some more flour for the final shaping before the bread ferments and rises up. So get that in there. We're gonna invert it. Beautiful. And we're gonna do something very similar to last time. We're gonna flatten the dough out. It feels like a good dough. It's easier with two hands. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. You want it squarish shaped like this. Okay, there we go. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna, oop, I didn't wash my hands. You should always wash your hands before you do this. All right, now this is the final shaping, and for some reason, the bread rises better when it's in this shape like this. So you're gonna take the bottom, and you're gonna fold it up about a third of the way, like that. It's gonna stick. You're gonna take this side, and you're gonna fold it over like that. And you're gonna take this side, and you're gonna fold it over like that. So you get a shape that looks kind of like that. So that's folded up over and over. And then you're gonna take this end here, and you're gonna basically tuck it in almost like a burrito. You're gonna take it and you're gonna do it like that, and you're just gonna roll it as tight as you can. And you get something that kind of looks like this, and then you can just give it a nice firming up like that. And that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. Now you take this, and I have this little basket. It's called a banneton. You don't have this, but you can just use a bowl with like a cloth like that lining it so it doesn't stick. And you just flour it up. They say if you have rice flour, it works even better, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna use the same flour I used for everything. And then I'm gonna get my scraper, whatever I did with it. Oh, here it is. And I'm just gonna pick it up, and I'm doing it with a scraper so it doesn't stick to my hands. And I'm just gonna go like that. And then I'm going to flip it over. So, because this is the bottom of the bread. And then you flip it over so the top is on the top, and then you flip it over again so that the top becomes the bottom. So we go like this. And then we're just going to come here and just fold this up. Usually my dough's a little bit more sticky. I think I used a little bit too much flour, but that's not a big deal. Because when this comes out, this is going to flip again. So this comes the bottom, and the top gets this nice pattern with the wicking. Yeah. So I waited a little bit too long. This became a little bit loose. Usually I like it tighter so it gets that good, when it expands, it really pushes hard into the side, but I think this should be fine for now. So I'll just do this, and there we go. We cover it with a cloth one more time, and we're gonna let this sit for about 4 hours. Now, what people said is the best thing to do is put it in the oven, but you don't turn the oven on, you just keep the light on And that light gives it a little bit of temperature, and it's a perfect environment for proofing bread. So that's it. Next step is going to be just baking it.